Hey, welcome to a new Project Kamp update. So we bought a big piece of land and are prototyping a more sustainable way of living. Not sure how it's gonna go, but let's see. And in the previous update you could see that we set up 2 shipping containers with a workspace and a kitchen, and we tried to get them here to set up base camp. And we're still waiting for them to arrive, but we also need a place for people to sleep. So in this update we're gonna set up, we call it the van area. So clearer space where people can park their van and tents to sleep. And we also have a big update, which is we got an address. So the place where we want to park the vans is still quite rough. It's gonna be right here in this area with all these chopped down trees. And you might remember this from update 1 where we discovered this. Well, okay, I just saw that, wasn't aware of this, but this whole area is kind of chopped down. And apparently, just had a call that it's someone in the neighborhood. They sort of had an agreement they could chop these bushes. So here we have a lot of chopped down trees, kind of rough. Can't really do anything with it because it's all covered in the trees. But we kind of want to use this area to put some vans if people drop by for visiting. So we're going to clean up all the little branches and trees to make sure we can actually drive here. And it's also nice that it's a bit covered with the base camp there, so you can sort of sleep a bit in this bushy area. So yeah, time to clean up. And this might not look like an exciting task, but it's kind of nice to do actually. It feels like we're cleaning up a very messy area, stick by stick. Cleaning up all the stuff that's laying around. Or cleaning, well, I guess it's more just putting stuff on a big pile. Getting there, already looks a bit cleaner. Big pile of trees, big pile. Just this area needs a bit more cleaning. So now we have a lot of roots sticking out, which is not ideal. The best way would be to dig them out so they also don't grow back and your soil is homogeneous. However, I mean, it's a lot of work to dig them out, there are roots everywhere, and we don't really have a machine, I guess how it would usually be done. So for now I'm just going to chop them all very short with a chainsaw, and then we can just keep walking and driving on top, and hopefully that will be enough to make this flat area. So now we're gonna make a fire with some chocolate paper. Don't know where this comes from, probably Mattia, Rita eating this chocolate. Really don't know. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh lá lá.
Muito bom.
Yeah, muito bom.
And finally we needed to level the soil a bit to make it less bumpy and clean up all the little sticks that were laying around. And we also actually discovered this big hole in the ground. No idea where it came from or what it's for, but yeah, it's there. So we continued to clean up until our good old friend dropped by. There's the rain again. Alright, so here we have the van area cleaned up. We can use it to park the vans, and it's a pretty big area, so we can also really drive around here. And I guess around 8 vans could be parked in this area. And it's right next to the base camp. And the main reason for that is that we want to keep our infrastructure in the beginning very much together on one central point in the land and not all over the place. So we expand from that single point. So you can now sleep in the van area. And the base camp is one step closer of getting ready for people to come and help. Not yet though, soon. So the other day I noticed I broke my light here. But I didn't really know how it happened until I was looking back the footage from the drone, and I realized that, yep, right there, broke the light. But another way more important update this week is that we could actually pick up our address. We got one. And an address is not just for receiving post, but it unlocks many other things. Like with an address you can sign up for official services like a bank account. Or in our case, it's very important to ask quotations for connecting electricity. So an address is kind of a big step.
Right, so we are just in front of the post office right now, and this should be the moment where we just get our address so we can start getting post finally at the land.
Let's see. So the moment took quite a while, over 3 months of waiting and many phone calls, and today is finally the day. Exciting. So what was the news?
News is that we have more phone calls to do, so not really.
No others. Maybe later.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, so we didn't get the address that day, but a few days later we actually did get it. So now we have an address. I could finally get my Portuguese bank account. Took just 1 hour to not even filling in, just waiting, and a lot of paperwork. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37 pieces of paper to get a bank account. And that's why they grow a lot of eucalyptus in Portugal. Now we know. But yeah, an address also means we can receive mail. So we went on the hunt for a mailbox. And we found an old lady that sells them. And mailboxes are quite a thing around here. They have many variations. And they even have one for bread. So a person comes to your home to deliver not post but bread. That's cool. So we bought one and took the baby home. And we're gonna put it right there. Why do we put it there?
We put it there because we have a very bumpy road, so we have to put it way before the land so that the deliveries can be made.
And of all places around here, why do we put it there?
Because it's the... I don't know.
I don't know either. We just put it there. And look at this beautiful thing. It has ceramic numbers, a metal inlet, a sloppy lion face. Yeah, it already gathers quite some attention. Alright, so that was this update video. We now have a big pile of wood. And I think in next week we're gonna try to see if we can chop it down with a wood chopper from someone. That we actually have flakes to put on the soil and we get rid of our wood. But yeah, if you want to see how that's gonna go, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see all the other updates, make sure to check out this playlist. And if you like what we do, make sure to visit support.projectkamp.com to see how you can help us out. Thanks for watching, see you in the next update.